Jinns are beings that appear frequently in Islamic belief and various cultures. But how did jinns come into existence? Many legends and beliefs have been developed about jinns over time, but in Islam their existence is clearly explained. In this text we will explore the formation of jinns, their characteristics, and what they are currently doing. The existence of jinns is based on the Quran in Islam. According to the Quran, jinns were created from fire. Allah created the jinns from the essence of fire long before the creation of humans. Various hadiths also provide further details about the creation of jinns in this manner. The creation of jinns makes them very different from humans. Jinns do not have a physical structure like humans. Their creation from fire makes them distinct from material beings. They cannot be seen with the human eye, and they can exist in different dimensions. Therefore, jinns do not manifest physically in our world, but they can still interact with us or sometimes influence us in invisible ways. Jinns do not have a physical body like humans. This means they do not go through birth and growth, nor do they die as physical beings. Instead, like angels, they are immortal. However, jinns do have an end. According to the Quran, they will cease to exist on the Day of Judgment, just like all other creatures. Jinns have various characteristics that define their nature. In Islam, jinns are believed to possess intellect, free will, and the ability to make choices. This is the main difference between jinns and angels, as angels have no free will and only fulfill the commands of Allah. Jinns, like humans, can choose between right and wrong, and they can decide to be good or bad. Therefore, among jinns, there are both good and evil beings. Good jinns are those who believe in Allah, obey His commands, and contribute positively to human life. Evil jinns, on the other hand, work to mislead people, harm them, and distance them from Allah. According to Islam, Satan, Iblis, is a type of jinn, and his role is to lead humans astray. Satan is considered the first jinn who rebelled against Allah, and he is an enemy of humanity. Jinns are invisible to humans, and this allows them to influence us. They can affect our mental, physical, or psychological well-being. Jinns can frighten people, create psychological distress, plant false thoughts, or even lead people to engage in bad behavior. However, it is important to note that jinns cannot completely control human thoughts or will. People can protect themselves from the influence of jinns by having strong faith and good intentions. Jinns still play a significant role in people's lives today. Many cultures believe in the existence of jinns and try to protect themselves from them through various rituals. In the Islamic understanding, jinns can both help humans and deceive them. Today, people's beliefs about jinns often stem from fear or mystical thinking. The effects of jinns in the modern world are often related to people's psychological and spiritual states. Especially in the modern world, some people consider jinns as the source of mental illnesses or psychological problems. However, the influence of jinns is not only psychological, but can also be physical. According to Islam, evil jinns can physically harm humans. But these types of situations are often connected to the person's weak spiritual condition. In contemporary times, the most common stories about jinns portray them as evil beings trying to possess humans. People believe that jinns can affect them in various ways. Evil jinns can harm people while they sleep or manipulate their behavior. For this reason, it is important to pray, recite supplications, and seek protection from Allah. Another important topic is the control jinns might have over human thoughts and actions. Some believe that certain types of jinns can enter people's minds and push them toward unwanted thoughts or behaviors. People suffering from depression, anger issues, anxiety, or similar emotional problems sometimes attribute these conditions to the influence of jinns. However, not all jinns are malevolent. Some are believed to assist humans, guide them toward the right path, or offer spiritual support. In Islam, it is possible for good jinns to perform positive actions for humans. In Islam, there are many different prayers and supplications to protect oneself from jinns. People seek refuge in Allah to protect themselves from the harm of jinns. These prayers provide a spiritual strength that can help safeguard a person's mental and physical health. Additionally, some verses from the Quran are frequently recited to protect oneself from jinns. Various folk beliefs and traditional practices also exist. People perform different rituals to protect themselves from evil jinns, including the use of amulets, protective objects,